Okay, question 10. Now, this is just like our last one. Now it's 2 sine of x plus 2, and we need to move stuff around. So we're starting with a sine graph because that midpoint is 0, 0. And remember, our sine function is y equals a times sine of bx minus c plus d. So for this particular graph, there's not a c, it's just x. So b is 1 and c is 0. And then our d is 2 and a is 2. So this is really just like our last graph, but it's a sine function. So first thing, we have a midline, and that's d. Y equals 2. I wrote that y really close. I was thinking about writing it, and I continued it with the word. So it's this 2, y equals positive 2. That's our midline. And then the second thing we want to graph is the amplitude. And that's how high the graph goes. And that's at 2 as well. So we want to go above the midline 2 and below the midline 2. So we're going to move this up to 2. That's our midline. And then the amplitude, we're going to make sure the graph goes up to 4 and down to 0. So it's 2 above, 2 below the midline. And then that's it. There's no other changes. The period didn't change because b is 1, and there's no horizontal shift because c is 0. So we get to stop after the midline. So we're going to move it up to 2 and then stretch up to 4 and down to 0.